Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again. This is the finale of my Dark Souls 3, Soul Level 1, New Game plus 7, no damage run. This is the Soul of Cinder. To get to him we have to offer the souls here, so that we can get all these Lords of Cinder, and then the lady will enable us to enter the kiln. Which, the kiln is cool in this game, but I still think that it was the better in the first game. There's something about the kiln in the first game, it's kind of, it feeds my imagination on such a fundamental level that it's probably my favourite area in Souls. And it's funny too because it's such a mysterious place that you hardly spend any time in and you hardly get any real explanation for. But it still is so striking to me because aesthetically I find it very pleasing. At this moment in time, you'll notice I'm using the twin Warden blades. I've done this because my usual strategy against Cinder involves using these weapons to get both staggers and bleed, and it works very effectively. But for whatever reason, I wasn't in the mood for it on this run, so instead I end up going back to the Dragon Slayer axe. And the difference between the two runs, right? If you want to see a run with me using this weapon, check out my New Game plus 6 practice run. When you use this weapon, you have to hit the boss more, but you get more staggers, more stuns, and you do more bleed damage, so the phase itself can go pretty quickly for first phase. With the Dragon Slayer axe, you do way more damage per hit, have to hit the boss less, but it's slower, so the recovery is an issue, because you're going to have to recover from a whole host of different things, because this boss has probably more moves than any other boss in the game. Some of them come out wonderfully quick, some of them are slow. A lot of them can be moderated, so he'll do one hit, and then if depending on what you do, he can do a second hit and then a third, and if you don't do anything, he only does the one and makes you think you can punish it. So you have to be aware that Cinder has all these gimmicks that he can implement, like that move there where he can add 2 to 3 slashes onto it if he chooses to. Same with this. That move there, that move as well, can all be extended to 3 hits. You'll notice I don't challenge most of these unless he does that. When he just does the standard slashes, I roll away from them, so that I can bait out the 3rd hit and I punish after the 3rd hit. We immediately get him into sorcery phase, and I've got a pine bundle on my weapon, or actually I think I might be using a pine resin here. And then he casts Soul Mass with the same casting animation as Soul Spear. I get annoyed, and we're going to try and proceed to break his guard now. So keep on hitting him, there's the sword, roll it. The Soul Mass, if you're wondering, they disengage at the beginning of his attacks and at the end of his attacks. If they don't disengage, it means they've glitched. If you stun him, they'll go away, and that's all we wanted to do just then. We wanted to get aggressive to get him away from us. And now he's been stupid and he keeps casting spells when he should be swapping phases, so just maximise as much damage as you can, and here comes the spear. That move there, you have to delay. If you roll it early, he'll hit you. Same with that. If you roll early, he'll hit you. That move, wait till he starts going and roll towards him. That was a mistake on my part. I did not mean to use that buff you saw me use. Right here, that's the easiest move in the game to dodge. Wait for it, then roll. Hit him in the back. Expect the stab. Expect him to do the fast stab. If you see the fast stab, dodge. Expect a second one. Expect a third one. If he doesn't, he's going to do something different sometimes. Once again, expect the wog or the backhanded move. If he does the backhanded spear move, good luck. You need really good reflexes, and that move kills me more than any other spear move. We get a knockdown because it's the end of the phase. That was a really, really confident first phase of Cinder. Put your buff on, wait for the explosion, run in, hit him once, get out. Don't miss like I do, because I'm an idiot. Fun story, right? You can hit him twice, but you have to roll the first 2 hits of the combo. Same with this. You can hit him twice here, guaranteed, unless he damage cancels into the grab or the kick. If he does either of those 2 moves, you're dead, and there's nothing you could have done because you cannot recover quick enough. But he only very rarely does that, so that's what we're relying on here. We're relying on his capricious AI. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep max distance from him to bait the jump. When he jumps, I'm not going to challenge it unless he does a follow-up, because if you challenge it when he doesn't follow up, he can immediately cancel into another move and do insta-fail, because you can't recover quick enough. That's the reason why you see a lot of people being passive against Cinder, because he has this ability to recover quickly and just end the run. So keep it about mid to long range. When he comes closer, there's the jump. Run around him, hit him once, and then watch what he does. Here's the combo, roll twice. Combo begins, get to the edge of its radius, buff your weapon on the AoE, run in and hit him twice. There's the first hit, second hit missed, he's going to chuck the javelins. Hit him twice and then walk backwards. The moment he starts moving after the animation, strafe to left or right, sprinting, and you'll dodge that every single time. That was the thing that really helped me on my practice run, figuring out a better punish for that move. So here's a couple of standard thrusts. There's the frame rate shit in the bed. Here's the standard electricity. What's he going to do? Jump! Jump, you bitch. Here he comes. Sprint. Didn't do anything. Get away. Jump again. Sprint. Wait for it. Hit. Move away and dodge whatever he does. Never ever just spam dodge to get away from that, because one of the times he'll hit you with something. You want to wait for him to do something. If he does the big combo, you've got more than enough time to get away. If he does any attack, dodge it appropriately. Do not panic. That was one of the things that I had an issue with. Backstep is always javelins. Punish it with 2 hits, move backwards. The moment he recovers, sprint left or right. It misses you every time. If you do that flawlessly, you can hit him 3 times. But you need to make sure you've either got Chloranthy on, or you were at full stamina when you started it. But here's the big swing. Here's the second jump. Use the sprint. Doesn't do anything. He's mixing me up. Here's another jump. He's a Street Fighter 5 player. Hit him. Be careful of that. He has a bullshit hitbox. Fuck that move. Here's the ground stake. What's he going to do? Second buff. Into lightning. What are you going to do, Cinder? There's the jump. Sprint on the back edge. Nothing. Wait for the attack. There's the running attack. That's a dangerous one. Here comes the combo. Get out of the range. Wait for it. 2 hits. There's the bundle. Sprint forward. Big hit. Fucking hell, I'm missing again. This is terrible. Backstep, punish, javelins. 1, 2, walk backwards. Oh no, he's dead. Interesting, watch this too. I didn't think that move continued, so that could have been really scary just then. But there you go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. That was my Soul Level 1 New Game Plus 7 No Damage run. It was inspired by a member of the Empire who was unfortunately fallen, so this one was for you, brother. Thank you for watching, and you take care now.